and fire. Wealth, power, blood, desire. One goal to live for before we die. One taste of glory. One mouthful of sky.
What happened now? Such a great writer, and you don't have any fancy words to throw at me?
I cared for your daughter. Whatever I did, I never meant to hurt her.
Really?
You have to believe me, Mrs. Butt.
But I do believe you.
You do?
Of course. You men are all the same. You don't even have eyes to see what you do. You do jadoo mantar on my daughter. You ruin her life totally. And then, of course, you never meant to hurt her. So typical of you men.
That's not true.
Oh, you have another excuse now. So please let me know what it is.
What is the point? Anything I say, you are only going to twist it to your own advantage.
No twisting will be required on my part. Your intentions are already twisted.
And what about you, Mrs. Patil?
Me? What about me?
Don't tell me you have never made a single mistake in your entire life.
I'm talking about you.
I think you're talking about yourself.
What are you saying now?
I know something about you.
You know nothing about me.
You're a very ambitious woman from a very wealthy, ambitious family. You wanted Vihangji to join your father in his business and become a wealthy businessman. Instead, he was scrupulously faithful to his original dream and he became a writer. You wanted to be the wife of a wealthy businessman, and instead, you had to settle for being the wife of a low-profile, quiet man who achieved success in his chosen field only after decades of hard work and sacrifice. That must have been such a painful compromise for you to make, wasn't it? So when you saw Varsha falling in love with me, you were shocked to see that she was going to make the same mistake that you thought you had made and marry a writer. I still remember your face the day I told you what I was going to do after management college. Ever since that day, you have tried everything in your power to sabotage our relationship.
I don't want to hear any more of this.
The truth always hurts, doesn't it? You were terrified that Varsha is going to make the same compromise that you made and marry a writer. And that is why you are so upset to see me here again, isn't it? You think we're going to resume our relationship once more? And this time it's going to be permanent.
Just because you're a writer, don't think you know all the endings to every story. You think I'm worried about Varsha marrying you? Forget it. Let me tell you something, Akash. Varsha is in love with another man. And she's already agreed to marry him.
Could you run that by me again?
I said while you were busy having a ball at your management college reunion, Steve was here seeing me through these last couple of days.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Any man that could leave a woman like Amanda at home and go looking elsewhere is a jerk, pal.
You've got a mouth on you. You better keep it shut if
You want to try shutting it?
Look, let me have a minute with my wife, okay?
I think I should leave.
Maybe you should.
No, this will be over in a minute.
Doesn't look like it.
I didn't know he was going to be home.
Well, he is.
I'll go get my stuff.
Planning to go someplace?
Prithvi, Steve and I are good friends. That's it.
Good friends, isn't that how it always starts?
We didn't do anything. We just talked.
Talk dirty, you mean?
Look, I don't give a shit whether you believe me or not. These last couple of days when you had vanished, I would have gone out of my mind if it hadn't been for Steve.
Nice of you to lend a shoulder, Steve. Is that all you lent?
I don't have to take this.
Prithvi, let's face it. This isn't working out.
This?
Us.
Our marriage?
If you call it that.
What do you call it?
A dress rehearsal for the real thing? Yeah, I know that's your line. You say it to everyone, right? Well, it's become so popular that even I heard about it.
What the hell are you trying to say, Amanda?
I'm going back to LA, Prithvi.
And that's not because you like Beverly Hills more than Malabar Hill, right?
I need some time to think.
Think, huh?
Yeah, I think it would be better for both of us. We need to get a little perspective on this relationship.
I take it you're not going alone.
She said you wouldn't allow her to go back to LA.
What do you expect, goddammit? She's my wife!
See?
You can't stop her.
What did you tell him, Amanda? That I'd drag you into the bedroom by your hair,
Hey,
screaming
look,
and
she
shaking?
said lose it a bit too easily, and by the looks of it, she was right.
You want me to stand by and watch my wife walk away from me and not say a word?
I'll go pack.
Amanda, honey,
Prithvi, let's make a clean break. Don't drag this out.
is there nothing I can say to make you change your mind?
She'd prefer if you didn't try.
You stay out of this, okay?
Hey, look, I'm only here because she asked me to be here. She said you might try and rush her into seeing things your way.
Amanda, honey, tell me you don't give a shit about me. Tell me.
Baba, if I had known that there was going to be so much dust, and if it wasn't for your hang-ups, I would have got a maid for my flat.
Arey, this maid shade, it's a slavery. It's actually a hang-up from the feudal system. You beta, Akash.
I thought you had a headache and were lying down.
I still have a headache.
What did she say?
Nothing in particular.
Are you trying to tell me that she came here to welcome you with open arms? What did she say, Akash?
It's really nothing worth discussing.
I don't believe you.
Fine, don't believe me. She's your mother anyway.
Yes, she's my mother. That's why I know she must have said something. She's so... Anyway, Baba and I have got my old room ready for you. You're going to be much more comfortable there.
I won't be needing it, Varsha.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving.
But you just got here.
I can't stay here, Varsha.
Why not?
I have to get back to Goa.
But you said it would be a good idea to be in Bombay for a while before you got back to Goa. Besides, Akash, you can't travel with that wound.
I'll manage.
Don't be a fool, Akash. Listen, I thought it would be nice if you stayed for a while. We could talk like we used to, like the old times.
I'm sorry, I can't. I have to go.
What's happened so suddenly?
Vinita, Ayush,
Your wife and son.
but they must be worried about me.
Is that really the reason, Akash?
Of course.
Are you sure?
Yes.
She must have said something to you.
Who?
The Nawabini, my mother. What did she say?
We talked a bit.
About what? She must have said something to offend you. Was it something like you weren't welcome here or that she hadn't invited you? Am I right?
It was nothing. Why don't you forget it?
She did say something, didn't she?
Listen, I have to go.
No, Akash. I'm not going to let you go so easily.
Prithvi, you have to let me go.
We all set to leave.
Hold on. You can't just waltz out of here like we mean nothing to each other.
Guess what, buddy? I have news for you. That's exactly what she's doing.
Amanda, honey, this is nuts. At least stay a while and talk about it. Without this goon.
That's where I draw the line.
Prithvi, you can't force me to stay.
He can't force you to leave.
Get off her back.
Make me tough guy.
You're only making it harder for her than it already is.
This doesn't have to be hard. Don't go.
Prithvi, please.
What do you see in this guy? He's just another inflated doll from a Baywatch shoot.
I did a cameo on Baywatch Nights.
Oh, yes. I remember that. You were the statue on the fountain, right?
He gets this way sometimes.
Only when some punk tries to elope with my wife.
Elope? What did this look like to you, pal? Balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet?
No, with you it has to be something sleazier. Those late-night cable movies, perhaps.
You think you can get under my skin? I used to be a Chippendales dancer, and believe me, dancing in a G-string in front of 100 howling women, nothing phases me that easily.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, nothing.
Well, how about this?
Steve!
That didn't happen too often at Chippendales, did it, Stevie boy?
You brute! You could have seriously injured him.
He had it coming.
Steve, are you okay?
I'll survive.
No more fighting. He was my husband for the last 2 years.
So that's how it is, huh?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay. But I'm not gonna let you leave. I'll fight the entire cast of Baywatch if I have to.
Why are you always most charming when you're down and out? Like the time in Vegas when you lost all those millions at the casino. There's something about losing that brings out the best in you.
You bring out the best in me.
Switch off the charm lights. They won't work this time.
Look, Amanda, I realize I haven't been there for you lately.
You've never been there.
Was it that bad?
Yes.
I'll change.
Prithvi, the only thing you ever change are your clothes. Steve, let's go.
Hold on. About the last 2 evenings. You were right. I was with these women. We did wild things. Things that you can't even dream about. Straight out of the Kama Sutra. These were real women, Amanda. Not like you.
You two-timing jerk.
You were always a frigid ice sculpture. To think I actually believed that I was in love with you. Marrying you was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life.
Amanda, he's not worth it.
I'll be back when hell freezes, you son of a bitch.
So crazy. I was still half a child when I left college. Dilip and I liked each other so much. Maybe it was love. Who knows? It was so easy to get married and live in a make-believe world of perfect dreams of him and me. A family. But it didn't turn out quite so perfect. I wanted to work and he didn't want me to, and I had a management college degree and he hated that. And he forced me to have a child before I was ready. And then he started changing. He became a real You know how men get sometimes. And of course I love Natasha. But I was a person too. I mean, what about me? And then he began raising his hand on me. You know about that. So when that job offer came from that Singapore firm, it was like a godsend, you know. And I didn't even think about it. I just went. And I was good at the job. And then I got a better offer from Hong Kong, so I went even further away from him. And now look at me. I'm a vice president of a very good firm in Hong Kong, and I'm earning a 6-figure income, and that's not what I want. I want to be a mother too. I want to watch my daughter grow up. I want to be with her. I want to love her. And I want her to love me. But I swear I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right here and right now. Nalini, I'm goddamn well going to do it.
Varsha, let me go.
Not until you've told me what my mother said to you.
See, all she said was that she wasn't too happy to see me. She didn't have any good memories of the last time I was here. And she said it would be better if I didn't stay here at all.
That's it?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Something happened between you and my mother while Baba and I were cleaning out my room. Something that's making you run away from here so fast. And I want to know what it is.
Listen, I have to go, and that's all there is to it.
That's not all there is to it, damn it. I know my mother better than that. She said something awful to you that's made you change your mind so fast. What is it?
What difference does it make?
Akash, oh God. Are you all right? Let me see, will you? Oh God. Baba! Baba, ikde ya!
Hi, Lala. What is it?
Just look at this.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just a little blood.
You've been overexerting again, young man.
The doctor told you to take it easy.
Vashu, I think the bedroom is ready. Why don't you give him some soup and put him to bed? Huh?
Yeah, I think that's what we
Chalo.
should do. Can you get up?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Would you like another one? Thanks for coming over.
I needed to be with someone. Nalini's husband was coming back from work and I wasn't in the mood for small talk.
Sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be very good company today.
Neither am I.
You know, it's funny. I've walked out on so many women before. This is the first time it's happened to me. I guess I just can't deal with it.
You'll survive.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, do you remember the time we went to see Evita together? All 5 of us?
You're right. Akash bought the tickets and Pavan with his umbrella. Not even a spot of rain.
And Varsha was so cheesed off because you sat right in the middle of her and Akash.
You know me.
What was that song?
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
No, that of course. The other one was my favorite.
Hold on. I've got the original soundtrack. Elaine Page, David S. Sex.